Polo.
What?
This is field 4, isn't it?
Field, yeah, this is field 4.
A very good morning to everybody here at Grand Champions Polo Club, where we're coming to you live, of course, via CTV Sports. Great to have you with us. Very good morning to everybody in the CTV Sports headquarters studios here in downtown Wellington, just around the corner from Grand Champions Polo Club. We're at field number 4. We've got a very agreeable breeze coming in from the east, so coming in from the ocean. You can see maybe on your screens the flags flowing. This field running from east to west. So if you kept going further west, you'd eventually be in the Everglades. So, as I said, perfect conditions, very comfortable, agreeable little breeze. We are here, of course, for the Halo Polo 6 Gold 2026. We've got the 3 Graces. They're going to be out there in the grey shirts against the Polo School in the black shirts with the turquoise numbers. Just waiting for 1 or 2 more players to make their way out onto the field, and then we'll get this Halo Polo 6 Gold game underway. Today, of course, a doubleheader here at Grand Champions Polo Club. We've got this game, which is running a little bit late, and then this afternoon at 4 o'clock, the much anticipated final of the John T. Oxley Memorial. I'll tell you a little bit more about that as the afternoon goes on. Umpire for this Halo Polo 6 Gold is none other than Santos Anchor. He's already in situ waiting for that release of the first ball. Jason Crowder there, just so I can see to the left of where I'm sitting, just adjusting a little bit of tack. So whilst we wait for him to adjust his tank, let me give you a quick rundown of who's who. As I said, the 3 Graces this afternoon, it's gone 12 o'clock, coming up to 1:45. The 3 Graces in grey, led by the number 1, Rebecca Cohen. She's coming in off a -1 handicap. Then Jason Crowder, as I said, just adjusting some tack there. He is the 5-goaler playing at number 2. Juan Bellini matching the number on his shirt to his handicap, 3 goals. And then we've got Nick Wilhelm playing the number 4 position, also with a -1. So 5 and 3, -1 totals 6. The Polo School, as I said, in the black shirts with the turquoise number, We've got Meredith, the very talented Meredith Lovegrove, coming in at position number 1, playing off a -1 handicap. And then the man with the Irish roots, Conor O'Neill, playing number 2, also coming in off a -1 handicap. And then at number 3, we've got Joseph Schwartz, playing off 2 goals, and Sugar Erskine, the South African highest rated player on the field, playing at number 4, coming in off 6 goals. As I said, your umpire, Santos Anka. And just getting a few final words of instructions there from the man on the Iron Horse, our chief umpire, Gaston Dorignac. So let's do a quick head count. 1, 2, 3, 3 of each. So we're just waiting for 2 more players to make their way out onto the field here. As I said, a beautiful Sunday afternoon. And as I said, this afternoon at 4 o'clock, our featured game of the week, the John T. Oxley Memorial 2026. The Boca Raton will be taking on Juice. Juice, of course, who have also entered a team into the US Open and so far doing a very good job with a 2-0 under their belt. So you want to keep an eye on the progression of how Juice are doing, of course, led by our very own, the Cobra, Mark Ganzi. So keep a close eye on that. And we will, of course, be reporting on any developments on the US Open as well. So going back now to this, I can see that all the 4 players here from the Polo School are in situ. Very nice to see 2 young ladies on either side of the teams. Rebecca Cohen against Meredith Lovegrove. So that's always a very nice thing to look at and to see how they fare with the boys. Bellini coming in now with his lady player on that team, the captain, Rebecca Cohen. And quick introduction there. Looks like Rebecca and Nick meeting and playing for the first time. Santos Anka, as I say, in situ, ready to get the first of our 4 chukkers underway. And for those of you who are here fieldside, remember you can always go to your handheld devices, go to YouTube, look for Chukker TV, and then you should have a live broadcast. So I think we're about set. Wind not showing any signs of dying down. Here we go then. Best of luck to both teams. Balls thrown into play, and the first touch and the first win, if you will, from the throw-in point of view, Senor Juan Bellini. We'll try and take that ball a bit further downfield. And there is the first drive up to the front door. And this might not need any extra help. So Juan Bellini making it look so easy, winning the throw-in. Wanted to send that ball up to Rebecca Cohen, but she didn't really have to do much. That ball had enough power to trickle over that back line. So a nice early start here for the 3 Graces, courtesy of that goal by Juan Bellini. Now remember, if you are a first-time viewer here on CTV Sports, and if you're a first-time viewer here fieldside, after every goal is scored, they change ends. So the 3 Graces now playing from right to left, from east to west, if you will. So against the wind. There's a nice little open backhand from Nick Wilhelm. Erskine sends it straight back to the Irishman, Conor O'Neill, and he will probably open up his pony very nicely here. Conor, good second touch, slightly puts it out to the right, but able to correct himself. Still Conor. Opens those shoulders, yeah, this is what I'm liking. Taking the time and just putting that one slightly out to on the near post there. Now remember that Rebecca Cohen and Nick Wilhelm both coming in off a -1 handicap. First time I've seen Nick Wilhelm play here at Grand Champions Polo Club. As that ball now is picked up here once again by the 3 Graces. Nice little pickup, gets it over the halfway line. This is Do apologise, slight little technical problem, which very quickly fixed. So just a reminder, after that last play, a very nice combination there between Nick Willem and Rebecca Cohen. And Rebecca Cohen also now getting on the score sheet, picking up her first goal. Back to the halfway line they've come. And it looks like this time it could be the Polo school getting a slight advantage here. The attempt by Connor O'Neill to try and put that one away under the neck just went wide. So still no score here from the Polo school in this, the first of our 4 chukkers. As I said, ball just went slightly wide. Knock-in coming, Mr. Crowder. Very, very long ball. That's going to not quite make it to the halfway line, maybe 4 or 5 yards. Oh, hang on. Well, had that been allowed to roll, I think it might have just gotten over that halfway line. Nice little pick-up here on the turn, but they're still on the boards. In comes Erskine. He'll be looking to see where Meredith has positioned herself, completely unmarked. Quick turn around, and away we go once again. Now, beg your pardon, that's Meredith Lovegrove. I was getting her confused with Rebecca Cohen. Bellini's gone back up with her. Still Meredith working that ball very nicely. Now she's got to somehow get around the outside of Signor Bolini. Well done, sticking to the job at hand, trying to just finish what she started. She's in front of goal. That looks, well, very promising. And, no, it just went wide, ever so slightly. No, it didn't. It did go through. I do apologise. So they come back. So well done. Meredith Lovegrove now also getting on the score sheet, reducing it 2-1. We're down to the last minute of play. As you might be able to see on the background there, as Santos Anchor lines them back up here on the half one. I'm sure we'll get another throw in before that first horn. Still plenty of time until the 30-second mark. So they line up once again on the halfway line. Ball's thrown into play. Let's see if the Polo school can get an equaliser. Well, there is said horn. Erskine, little near side backhand, nicely done, finding Connor O'Neill. Tries to control it, does a very good job controlling that half volley. O'Neill, he's got about 15 seconds to go. Took a big swing. Joseph just, of course, not in the position there to pick up that shot. He had Bellini right in front of him. He cleared it and put it out to the boards. And now Crowder. Monster shot coming up from Jason Crowder. Unfortunately, Rebecca won't get to it. That'll be it for chukker number 1. So the 3 Graces getting off to a very good start. That very quick goal from Juan Bellini within the first few seconds. And then Rebecca Cohen as well for the 3 Graces. Just the one from Meredith Lovegrove. We're going to have a very short break. Stay with us here at CTV Sports for the second chukker of the Halo Polo 6-goal tournament 2026. Well, welcome back. And for those of you who've just joined us, great to have you with us here on this slightly windy but very agreeable wind coming in from the east Sunday morning. We are, of course, at Grand Champions Polo Club, the Club of Champions, and we're at field number 4. The Halo Polo 6-goal has just gotten underway here with our first chukker play between the 3 Graces. They're in the grey shirts against the Polo School in the black shirts. And as I said right at the end of that first chukker, Juan Bellini picking up a very early goal, a very quick goal, winning the throw-in, and tried to tee it up there for Rebecca Cohen, but there was no need. The ball made its way across that back line, and then Rebecca Cohen also in that first chukker picked up her first goal of the match. Had a bit of a slow start from the Polo School. Connor O'Neill had a couple of really good chances, but it was Meredith Lovegrove who, as I speak, is on the ball again here. And let's see if she can pick up the much-needed equaliser. She's got Joseph Schwartz tucking in behind. Bellini comes in for the challenge, steals the ball, has a lot of space here on the near side to work with. Nobody coming in for a challenge. Bellini will be looking to see where Rebecca Cohen is. There's that pass. There, very nicely done. Has a little bit of a bend on it and a spin. Gets back. Still, Meredith couldn't control it. Left behind for her number 2, Connor O'Neill. I beg your pardon, Jason Crowder. And that ball finding its slot. So they make their way back to the halfway line. And a very nice little goal there by Nick Wilhelm. Just finding himself in the right place at the right time. So the 3 Graces continuing the way they played in that opening chukker. Also getting the first score here in chukker number 2. Little under 4 minutes remain on the clock. Ball's back in play. Erskine leaves it. And again, Nick Wilhelm. Not wasting any time here. Working very hard. Left behind now. Good support there by Rebecca Cohen. And in comes Joseph Schwartz for the Polo School. Another very, very pretty pass here. Up to the number 1, Meredith Lovegrove. She's got a bit of support. Connor O'Neill's there as well. Didn't quite get into the perfect position. A little unlucky there. Connor O'Neill not making contact. And straight away, Crowder will try and pick up this broken play. Sends it over to the far side, where he's found Nick Wilhelm. And Nick will be looking to see where Rebecca Cohen is. She's gone up with him, anticipating a bit of a cut shot. But he's going to try and work this one himself. Couldn't make the turn. Schwartz, Joseph, sends it back down the boards. And the first man to pick this one up will be Sugar Erskine. Clever little play. Plays it across the field. There was no traffic there. Bellini jumping on top of that broken play. A little unlucky there by Connor. The backhand shot. Looking for Rebecca Cohen. Takes a swing. Didn't connect. Needs to then, of course, which she did, clear. And all of a sudden, the 3 Graces are on the move again. A little bit off on the timing there. Rebecca Cohen leaves it for Nick. And that went ever so slightly wide. Again on the near post. They had a bit of bad luck on that, western side of the field. But I'm sure with a 3-1 lead at the moment here in the second chukker, everything is going to plan. Knock-in coming from Joseph Schwartz. Plays it over to the far boards. Still Schwartz looking for O'Neill. Good touch. Now then, let's see what Nick Wilhelm could do here as a defender. And in order to be a comprehensive polo player, you need to You need to play all the positions. Nice little run here. And that shot, ever so slightly wide, but what a great run. What a really nice run here. Would it be nice to see him get rewarded with a goal? Wasn't to be on this occasion, but and as my dear friend Dale Schwetz always like to refer to, one of the superstars of our time, to say, you know, championships are also won by defense. You've got to be able to protect your goal mouth and make sure that you don't concede too many goals. Here we go, another chance for Meredith. Left behind, Connor. The pass, we might have heard the horn in the background. We're down to the last 30 seconds of play. Nice little turn. And this is where the horsemanship, of course, is very important. Connor O'Neill up to the front door. Big shot from Meredith Lovegrove. And that will bring us to the end of Chukker number 2. So, 3-1. No score from the Polo school. They need to tighten up a little bit on that. They had a big chance. Let's see how they fare when they come back, and stay with us for the second half of this, the Halo Polo 6-goal 2026. And we're back. Once again, a warm welcome, the Halo Polo 6-goal 2026, the 3 Graces in the grey shirts who have so far been able to achieve everything they set out to do, which is be in the lead at the half-time interval. You can see maybe on your screens players slowly making their way back out onto the field. Play will, of course, resume where that last chukker, the second, ended. But let's have a little look at the first 2 chukkers. Rebecca Cohen and Juan Bellini picking up a goal both in that opening chukker. Then Nick Wilhelm picking up a goal in the second, making it 3 goals for the 3 Graces. Just the 1 goal in the first chukker on the account of Meredith Lovegrove. No score, so 1 unanswered goal in that second chukker, which is how they left the field with an advantage, as I say, for the 3 Graces, leading by 3-1. Knock-in coming, here we go then, and let's see how the Polo school might just adjust 1 or 2 little things in their strategy. Joseph, very nice open backhand down along the boards. Looking for Connor O'Neill. Nice little touch as he was taking that ball around that bend. Still Connor, he's going to have to work it. Well done, Connor. That's the second touch. Can he do it in 3? Stolen on the doorstep there by Senior Crowder. And Crowder will be looking to see where Rebecca Cohen is, as will Nick Willem to support her. Gets in behind Joseph. Well, that's where exactly Nick was intending to pick up that ball. Bellini will clean things up nicely, sends it back up to the front door. She knew she had Joseph Schwartz coming in behind. Little unlucky there for Rebecca Cohen. Schwartz now doing the only clever thing, drags the ball over into the far left-hand corner of the field. There was no traffic. There was no imminent danger of getting challenged or hooked or ridden off. And once he's on the straight and narrow, which he is now, he is able to unload another nice ball. Support coming in there from Sugar Erskine, trying to send the ball back up to Meredith. Very nicely done, the backhand here by the man with the number 4 on his shirt, Nick Wilhelm. But that was short-lived. That's Connor O'Neill. He's going to have another crack at this. Bellini sends it out to the boards. Now then, Joseph Schwartz will get there just before Crowder does. Still Schwartz, turns it nicely, takes aim, wants to tee that up very nicely. And Bellini, he read it, and he did a very good job there in intercepting that ball. Otherwise, that could have been a very, very dangerous situation here for the Three Graces. Crowder avoiding the hook there from Joseph. New line created. Plenty of space there and plenty of time for Connor to get to that ball. He's done a very good job here. Connor O'Neill, watch how he turns up that pony. Still Connor. He's done it in 2. The finishing touch. Surely that won't be a mistake, and it isn't so. Connor O'Neill gets a very important second goal here for the Polo School. And at a little over 2.5 minutes, if you remember from when that ball was thrown into play, the Polo School were very much pressing. The Three Graces kept them in their own half for the majority of this chukker so far. And then eventually something had to give, and then the concentration and the focus there by Connor O'Neill paid dividends and gets a very important second goal. Ball's back in play. Crowder. In comes Joseph. Joseph will again take the scenic tour, the scenic route, to try and avoid any kind of traffic. Intercepted. Crowder. We'll be looking, who can he play it to? There's nobody at the front door. The little chip shot coming across. Looking for either Rebecca and or, of course, Nick Wilhelm. Joseph trying to do everything he possibly can to stop exactly this from happening. A very nice ball and no mistake for Rebecca Cohen, picking up her second of the afternoon. And by doing so, restoring that 2-goal advantage, 4 goals to 2 with 1:20, or a little bit less by the time they make it back to the halfway line. So the Three Graces clearly not fazed by the slight change in strategy there by the Polo School. They got a very nice goal by Connor O'Neill, but the Three Graces staying focused, keeping their head down and just getting on with the job. Ball's back in play, and it's the Polo School who've won it this time. Meredith. Connor is just behind her, should she need him, but she wants to run this one herself. She needs to open up her pony. Bellini again playing the ball out towards the sideboards, but Sugar Erskine just teeing it up nicely. Watch this ball. It's still running. It might just come round the outside of Juan Bellini. There is the horn down to the last 30 seconds of play. Would be nice if the Polo School could pick up another quick goal here to make it very, very tight and keep the pressure on the three Graces. Bellini. Joseph runs over it. Here we go. Bellini trying to control that ball. Still Juan Bellini looking for Rebecca Cohen. They're down to the last few seconds of play. A big hit is what's needed right now. And they just run out of time. So, a goal apiece here in chukker number 3. But overall, the three Graces still holding on to that lead. Stay with us. We have one more chukker coming up right here. CTV Sports. We're live. Grand Champions Polo Club for the Halo Polo 6-goal 2026. Back, chukker number 4, 2 goals down. The Polo School, that is. Meredith Lovegrove picking up a goal in the first. Connor O'Neill picking up a goal in the third. No score from Sugar and or Joseph Schwartz. Those are the 4 that make up the Polo School. Remember, they're in the black shirts with the turquoise numbers. The three Graces. Well done, Rebecca Cohen picking up a goal in the first and in the third. Nick Wilhelm also picking up a goal in the second. And then, of course, let's not forget the opening goal scored by Juan Bellini in that first chukker, making it 4 goals in total. So they are on course, and I'm pretty sure there would have been plenty of discussions going on in the tent with the Polo School. It felt like they'd slightly changed their strategy when they came out after the halftime break going into this second half in that third chukker, picking up the first goal, and then Rebecca Cohen also picking up that very important goal to keep that 2-goal cushion very much alive and kicking. Balls in play. And one thing is for sure, it's been a very, very clean game here. I don't think we've had a single whistle. Joseph Schwartz with a very nice ball up to Meredith Lovegrove, and she'll waste no time picking this one up. Opens her shoulders. Still Meredith. Bellini right behind her. And of course, Juan Bellini himself, one of our instructors, has spent many, many hours in the saddle, of course, with all of these players, and urges them to do as well as they possibly can, to give them the time and the experience. And that really is the key to this sport. You need to spend hours and hours and hours and even more hours in the saddle, preferably riding as many different horses as you can, so that your horsemanship skills improve, so that you know exactly how to deal with the four-legged athlete. Of course, some have a slightly different rhythm to others. Some have a slightly larger gait than others. But what a nice little run we're seeing here by Nick Wilhelm. Very composed. Put a little bit of a spin on that one. So a nice little run for Nick. But the Polo School have only this chukker in which to pick up, well, initially the two equalising goals that they need. Nice little pass there from Crowder. And what a good touch. What a cracking touch here. The pass from Jason Crowder, and Rebecca Cohen picking up her third of the match. So well done for Rebecca and getting her hat-trick. And for the first time now, the three Graces with a 3-goal cushion. And that's going to make it even more difficult for the Polo School, who at face value seem to be doing everything right. They're just a little bit unlucky in the finishing, in picking up and converting some of those plays that they've had. They've been knocking on that door several times. So the score not really reflecting how well the Polo School are doing. Let's see if Connor O'Neill can run away with it. It's going to be met and picked up now by Crowder, just a beg your pardon, by Erskine, looking for Meredith Lovegrove. Bellini once again, of course, with all his knowledge, knows how to read the play. Joseph Schwartz, he might have a crack at this. Joseph takes a shot. Ever so slightly wide, unlucky. This is exactly what I mean. What I've been talking about is it's just that finishing, hitting the ball and getting it on target. So knock-in coming. Nice attempt there by Joseph to try and stop Bellini. Now then, Juan Bellini, once again, he'll be looking, well, that was the intention at least. But it's quickly turned around. It'll be Meredith Lovegrove. Still Meredith. She's got Sugar right behind him, behind her. Not quite able to again finish and get that ball between the uprights. Bellini opening up his pony now. Still Juan Bellini. And he's not happy. He wanted to send that ball into the danger zone. The cut shot. Now then, what's he going to do now? Bellini tried to run this one himself. A little unlucky there. Didn't quite go to plan. Minute and a half remaining. 5 goals to 2. The three Graces, I'm sure, will be very happy with the way things have gone so far. Could have been 6-2. So let's see if the Polo School can finish on a high. Ball's back in play. We're coming up to the 1 minute mark here in the fourth and final chukker. Nice long ball. Not quite the cleanest of pickups there by Connor O'Neill. Nick Willem coming in. Schwartz with a nice pass up to the front now, looking for the number 2, Connor O'Neill. Opens the shoulders, takes a shot. And that's a cracking goal. A cracking goal for Connor O'Neill. He'll be happy with that. And I'm sure it'll also do wonders for the spirit within the team to finish on a high. So Connor O'Neill picking up his second of this game. And you've heard the horn. We might just get one more run out of this. Clock's ticking down as they line up on the halfway line. Well, I can tell you, you might hear it coming through the airwaves. A very good atmosphere. Players out there having a lot of fun. I think They're not too fussed about the scoreline because both teams are doing an exceptionally good job. That was the final horn then. So, with a final score then of 5-3, the Three Graces win this Halo Polo 6-goal match. So congratulations to Rebecca Cohen. As I said, well done picking up a hat-trick, a goal in the first, the third and the fourth. Nick Willem also picking up a goal in the second. Juan Bellini got things going in that first chunker with his goal in that opening period of play. So the Polo school, I'm sure they'll go back to the drawing board, but definitely another notch of experience. So well done, Connor O'Neill, Meredith Lovegrove, Sugar Erskine, Joseph Schwartz. As I said, 5-3. Thank you also to our mounted official, Santos Anka. Remember, the action continues here at Grand Champions Polo Club and, of course, CTV Sports with our double header this afternoon, 4 o'clock. The John T. Oxley Memorial will be a cracking game of polo. If you can't join us here at Grand Champions Polo Club, make sure you tune in to CTV Sports. From all of us here, enjoy the rest of your Sunday and tune in soon.